I am Nimesh Mehta. I'm the founder and CEO of Rockmetric. We are an India-based startup which works with senior executives in banking and financial services, and we deliver a AI-based search for the data and insights. So our journey from idea to reality actually started off by just a simple idea that you get the world's information at your fingertips through a Google-like search. But for data, senior leaders have to wait sometimes days and hours and even weeks. So we built out of building a search engine which was generic for all senior leaders. But our engagement with the Barclays RISE program really helped us to focus on the banking and financial services industry. And that's where our journey really escalated. For a founder, understanding what is the right time or whether the business idea is really working is very critical. For us, in the first year, everyone would get excited about what we had built, everyone would try, but very few customers were actually scaling implementations. We realized we are on the right path once customers started buying us and renewing contracts. But more importantly, the conversation moved from request for features to discussing how will your company scale if we try to implement you across the enterprise. So when that question changed, that's when we realized we are on the right path. So when you're building out a startup which is deep tech in nature, the biggest challenge, number one, is whether you'll be able to execute. Once we executed well, obviously if it's a new technology, you are very, very early to the market. The second challenge was, will people believe you? So that's where we had to almost go to 100 pilots and POCs amongst large enterprises to make sure product is robust so that at least we are convinced. Then the third challenge was for enterprises to believe that this is going to be usable. But the most important challenge that we faced was for customers to trust us that we can deliver at scale. And that's where even if everyone liked us, we used to find it very difficult to get large contracts. But that's where we got on senior leaders on board. That's where collaboration with Barclays and a couple of accelerators and organizations like Microsoft really helped us to build trust amongst our customers. First, I think everybody knows it's going to be a really tough journey. But unless you get started, nobody's prepared for how tough that's going to be. And having a set of believers within your family, friends is extremely critical. So that is something that I would highly recommend to make sure that, in your downtime, you have people who can trust and can talk to. Second aspect is basically trust your team. Having colleagues who you can trust, who really believe in your journey and are having fun while doing it. So, we miss some of these aspects when we're trying to achieve big things. I think that is the second aspect. And the third aspect will be to be razor sharp focused on milestones and growth. I think one thing I would have done is I would have started sales early. Being a product founder, you focus a lot more on product and product evangelism and trying to solve customer problems. But the sales process of, delivering value and extracting value from the customer, I think I started too late. So having a sales leader early was something I would definitely do. And the second aspect was that build out a team earlier on. That's something that most founders basically struggle with. So, taking help as early as possible. If somebody would have given me three pieces of advice earlier on, that would have helped me. Advice number one would be to figure out what you're not going to do. So, for example, for us, what we realized was we'll work with structured data and we'll work and build a platform for senior business leaders. The minute we took our decision, we became razor sharp and focused in our product development. Number two is basically try and restrict your focus in terms of where you're going to sell to maybe 1 or 2 or 3 markets at most. So for us, BFSI, and manufacturing, consumer goods and retail. These were the segments that we focused on. And the third aspect would be to invest in young talent, train them, because they are the ones which give you really bright insights. We keep having the dilemma between hiring people who already know their job versus bright people who want to prove themselves. The temptation is always to get the skilled talent, so invest in them. But what always works is bright people who are looking for a platform to succeed.